There goes my phone, just like clockwork, baby. Wow, wow. Honey, can you put the...
Yes, as soon as I'm out of here.
I can't get used to how it's like delayed. It's so confusing.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Rose. Oh, sorry, Rosie. What's happening? How are you? Yeah, I gotta turn this on because it's hot as crap in here. Is that even gonna be high enough?
Can Rosie hear you?
Can you hear me, Rosie? Hey, Erin. Welcome, welcome. Good, Rosie. Good, good. So you guys can hear me okay, right? Hey, Kim. Yeah, I decided to come on a couple minutes early rather than waiting, you know. It's like, might as well. How's everybody doing? Y'all, I got my fan on. It's hot in this room, okay? So, I'm sorry. It's kind of annoying, but it's chilly here, so I don't want to turn the AC on, but it's hot as crap in this room, you know? How's everybody's week? Did everybody have a good week? Seal, what's happening? Same old, Kim. I feel ya, I feel ya. What are you doing, D Minor? What are you doing? You're not going with Daddy? You want to sit with Mommy? You want to sit with Mommy? Come here. Should Mommy pick you up? You don't know what you want, huh? My dog's in here instead of going with my husband, so I don't know what the deal is. What's wrong? What's wrong? Is Daddy doing something scary? Oh, is that why you came in here? Erin, if you want to ask me questions related to psychic things, yeah, I don't do readings. I'm here just to chillax, relax, and have fun. Hey, Ken! We did start early. I figured, you know, I was ready to go. It was all set up. Why was I just going to sit here, right? So, yep. Hi, Ella. Oh, you're both coming in. Oh, she's not going to take your bone, D. D minor. She doesn't want your bone or your treat, I promise. The dog's grabbing her bone and her treat, trying to hide it from the cat. How's your week, Ken? You guys, we have like so much to talk about tonight. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to get caught up on. I was sick, and then I wasn't on because my sister was in town. My sister is back home. We had an amazing visit. Oh, lots and lots of fun. We have a really good friend. Her husband is going through treatment for cancer, and she's in the process of selling their huge home and moving into a smaller home. And the smaller home's an hour and 59 minutes away. So bless her heart, he was in the hospital all week, and we went out to try to help because she's like trying to make sure he's okay, trying to move houses, trying to clean the one house out, you know. So we got a lot done, and then we thought he was doing better, and then I just got a call a little while ago that he's back in the hospital. So yeah, great time with my sister. We, like I said, we got to help our friend move. You know, even though she's going through a rough time, it was nice to hang out with her. And her mom and dad were there, and they were like an aunt and uncle to us. So that was really cool. We got to see her brother and his wife. And then we went and hung out with my friend that I've had since I was 4 years old. I had never met her husband. She has a new husband. I hadn't met him. And so we went to their new house. It's like on the side of a hill, out in the middle of nowhere, but it's gorgeous. It's a stacked log cabin. Gorgeous home. They've got an in-ground pool, a pool house. I mean, just really nice house. Like, it's just so pretty out there. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Rosie, we're going to talk about them for sure. Yeah, right, Ken? It's been so horrible for her. And we were going to go help her tomorrow. It's supposed to be shitty weather here, but she had, like, the last little bit of stuff that needed to be moved out of her old house. So we were going to go out there and help her, but when I talked to her, she said it's supposed to rain all day, and she's got a couple of friends that are going to go get this stuff. So she's like, you can come visit. And I'm like, I don't want to come visit. You know, I want to come help. You know, I mean, of course I want to visit, but like we put her kitchen together, her bathroom together while we were there, part of her utility room, like we were, you know, trying to get stuff unpacked and organized for her. So at least something she wouldn't have to deal with, you know. So yeah, it was, let me tell you what happened, y'all. So, you know me and my sister and our antics, we always have to have something happen, right? So, we were going to my friend's house, like I said. I've never met her husband, so I was excited to meet him. And she literally lives like up on the side of this huge hill. So you have to go like straight up, you know, and around. And it's almost like going up a mountain, right? So we get up there and I pull in the driveway. So I'm looking at the driveway and there's like 3 cars in the driveway. And my sister's like, oh, just drive up there around the circle and then come back and park right here behind this pickup truck. And I'm like, okay. So I drive up and she tells me to turn. So I turn. And then she had me laughing so hard that I couldn't do anything. I was screaming. She was screaming, laughing, because we ended up, when I went to turn, I got stuck. And then, like, the only place to go was either back up or go over the hill and die, right? So I'm trying to tell her that I have to back up. I was laughing so hard. She was laughing so hard. Well, then I look over their back deck, and there's her husband. And I'm sure he sees me. I'm literally doubled over, snorting, crying, because I was just laughing so hard. So I finally get backed up and parked. Well, then our friend comes out. My friend comes out, and I couldn't get out of the truck. I was laughing so hard. My sister like falls out of the truck laughing, and my friend is like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Well, I think I made a great first impression with your husband. Like, I'm a dipshit and I can't drive." It was funny. I wish I'd have been there, but it was funny as shit. Hey, Pat, what's happening, Mama? Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is this week, she's off work for like another 2 weeks, so I think I'm going to go out and visit like sometime this next week, you know, and try to help her, you know. Hey, no excuses. I'm in Alabama. The escapees scare me. My husband is in law enforcement. Oh, it's so scary with that crap, right? I'm still not totally unpacked. I know, right? It takes so long to get unpacked when you move into a new place. Like, ugh, that's the worst. You know, but we tried to get as much, you know, of her stuff unpacked. And, you know, my sister was like, if you can't find something in your kitchen, call me. I'll tell you where it is. You know, because, you know, the goal was, let's just get everything in its place. So, you know, at least she can, like, spend her time taking care of her husband and not worrying about her shit, you know, her stuff, sorry. Hi, how are you? Skinny Minnie. Lose the weight, girlfriend. You look good. I'll come talk to you in a little bit. So my son's girlfriend just got here, so sorry guys. Sorry. So anyway, yeah. So we, you know, I lost 1,000 square feet when we moved. You know what? Let me tell you something. She had, I want to say it was close to 4,000 square foot. It was a huge 3-level home with a double car garage. And she went down to, I think it's 1,100 square foot. It's like 3 small bedrooms, 2 small bathrooms, a living room, kitchen, dining room, real small. It's like really small. She has an oversized 1-car garage, and then she has a big shed. So she really downsized because, you know, basically they said with his cancer, it's going to eventually kill him. And he didn't want her worrying about a huge house and a big house payment. So she downsized. But unfortunately, her commute to work is an hour and a half. Yeah, I don't know how she's going to do it. Taking care of him, and I don't know how she's going to do it. Hey, Melissa, what's happening, Mama? That stupid woman, the prison officer, sells her home advice. Yeah, so I have her on here to talk about. Let's talk about it. So Vicky White and Casey White. So the first thing about this whole case is he's like gigantic. He's like 6'9", okay? So he's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Not to mention, even if he wears a wig, his ears are like this big and they stick straight out like this. Like, and I'm not trying to make fun of him, it's just reality. Like, the dude is huge, right? So, okay, so she sells her house, so she has all this money now. They ditched the car, so I'm sure they have another car. What are they going to do? Like, even if she cuts her hair and dyes it, she still looks the same. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to say that in a nice way. I mean, she's not an unattractive woman by any means. She's pretty, but she has like her top teeth. It's very prominent. You know what I mean? So, I mean, let's see. Didn't started giving stuff away, no joke. Wow. From 6 kids at home to 1. Wow. I gave away most of my furniture. That was smart, Kim. Then you have to worry about it. She'll be found dead, I bet you. He will use her, take her money, and kill her. Oh, well, oh yeah. I feel the same way. Like, if he hasn't already killed her, he will. Like, you know, because he's going to look at it like, I'll knock her off, and then it's just me, and I can just take the money and go, you know. But, like I said, she ruined her entire life. The day she ran off with him was the day she was supposed to retire. Well, guess what? Now she's got felony charges out, and she's not going to get her pension, so who the hell does that? Like, who does that, right? I mean, she's just totally effed her entire future up. And if she thinks for a second that he really loves her and wants a future, then she's dumber than she looks. I mean, come on. Like, she has never been written up, never had any issues. She hadn't even been written up. She hadn't gotten a speeding ticket. She hadn't done anything. So what would make a woman, you know, go from that to losing everything? I mean, not to mention her mother is still around. Like, I don't know. I guess she thinks she's in love with him, but he's a piece of shit, and those kind of guys, they don't love anybody. You know, it's, yeah. Her smile is unique. Exactly, exactly. I mean, even if you keep your mouth shut, you know, and don't smile around people, you're still going to be able to, you know what I mean? You're still going to be able to tell who she is. Like, and they put out this thing, her with short hair, her with brown hair, you know, she's going to be screwed. They're going to catch her ass. If she's alive, that is. I think she's smarter than many think. Oh, I no doubt, no doubt. I mean, she has to be. You know, she planned this, they're saying, what, a year and a half she's been planning this shit? She was going with fake IDs to see him at the other prison, to visit with him. Hey, Cynthia, what's happening? Yep, she's totally screwed her life up. They're probably in Vegas living it up, knowing that we'll get caught soon. Well, if they're smart, that's what they're doing. You know? I mean, if they're smart, they're having a good old time, because it's not going to last very long. You know what I mean? It's been a mess, y'all. So, I'm telling you, so I, helped our friends, moving. And the next morning, so I've been having my elbows been killing me for probably a couple of weeks, and I didn't pay attention to it, fought it. So the day after we helped move, I woke up and I was like, oh, hell no. My elbow, and I couldn't tell if it was, when I was pregnant, I had carpal tunnel, right? So I couldn't tell if it was carpal tunnel or if it was my elbow. My husband's like, I think it's tennis elbow, right? So I went and got this little thing, and as long as I wear this little brace thing, it doesn't bother me that much. It's the pain's minimal. So my sister was looking it up, and she's like, yeah, it's said to not use your arm for a year to 18 months. That's how long it takes it to heal. I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. So I've been wearing this. Well, then this arm started acting up the day after we helped move, and I was like, what the hell? But it felt different. It wasn't the same kind of pain as this arm. So I got another one of these, and I was wearing it, and it was helping, but then it stopped helping. So I think I just pulled this arm lifting something stupid, But yeah, so I've been wearing this stupid thing, but it helps, you know what I mean? So, and then I've been using that Voltaren gel on this arm, and that helps a lot, before I go to bed, because one night I literally was up all night long with it just throbbing and aching, and I was like, oh hell no, I can't, I'm not gonna do this crap. So the Voltaren's been helping though. So yeah, definitely well plans, Miss Astrology, for sure. Total and complete loneliness. Yeah, I mean, I guess, they said that she had gotten divorced 16 years ago and that her husband just died a few years ago, but that they had a good relationship, I guess. So mental illness, she's got something I don't know. Unless you just get to such a breaking point of feeling lonely, but I don't know. I mean, she doesn't have any kids. I don't know. He may keep her alive for a while to be his cover. She's less conspicuous. Very true, very true. No one at that age should be easily manipulated. They should have more sense. But then again, so many middle-aged women are conned out of money, so who knows? Yes, right? So true. Hey, Bethany! Thank you, honey. So let me tell you a little story. So my friend that I've been friends with since I was 4, you guys, her mom, let me tell you what happened. So you guys have seen these scams where people will send you an email and say they're in Kenya or wherever, and I have $20 million, but I can't get it right now, so I need you to help me. That kind of bullshit. So when my friend's stepdad died, her mom, got a large check. She sold a huge expensive home out in Vienna, Virginia, where the Redskins live. So this home was massive, and it's really expensive. So she made a shit ton of money, okay? She sold the house, got his inheritance, and instead of being smart and buying a small house, and living within her means for the rest of her life, no, she goes and has this massive ass house built. So what money she had left ended up she gave to this guy on the internet that she thought loved her. And then she was helping take care of this other lady, and she stole $250,000 of this other lady's money and sent it to this guy. Because he promised her he was going to send her the $21 million as soon as he could, get it and send it to her. She went to prison. Yes. Now, her mom's always been a joke. My parents kind of took over and helped raise her because her mom's just a joke. I mean, I hate to say that, but she didn't give a shit about her daughter. She was all about men and running around, and so she ended up going to prison. Before prison, 5 years before prison, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. They didn't think she was going to make it. She fought it and won. So while she's in prison, she gets breast cancer again. She was having so many health issues that they were like, we're done. So they let her out like a year and a half early. So my friend, who is now married to a really great guy, and she's got a really great life, is now having to take care of her stupid ass mother. So she said, like, my mom is not living with me. It's not going to happen. So her and her husband have been like buying houses and redoing them and selling them. So they bought this house, redid it, this little cottage, and moved her in. So she's living there. It's just a mess, y'all. Like, I feel so bad for my friend. Like, she doesn't need this bullshit. You know, she's had a tough enough life. She's finally happy, you know? So frustrating. But to me, he'll wait until the heat dies down to do anything to her. Yeah, I agree with you, Miss Astrology. But I don't know. I'm like torn, and I'm not looking at it from a psychic perspective because I just haven't done that. Hey, Shelby, what's happening, Mama? Yeah, the fake romance thing. When she's telling me this story, like, she told me the story a long time ago, okay? My friend did, but you know, she was telling me about how her mom ended up getting out early and all that. And I knew she had gotten out, but I didn't know, like, how it came about, you know. It just blows my mind. I'm like, how, I mean, this woman's now like 81 years old or something. How can you live to be that age and not realize that you're getting scammed and conned? You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, stupid people. Oh, me too, Shelby. I'm glad you're here, honey. Yeah, people just, yeah. Okay, guys, let's talk about one other thing. So, have you been keeping up on the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case? A friend of mine was actually at the courthouse the other day. She had court, and when she went to leave, they like ushered her around the courthouse parking lot to a different way because Amber Heard and Johnny Depp were leaving the courthouse, and you know, they give them like special privileges or whatever. So yeah, she was saying that she got to see the Johnny Depp. So the courthouse where it's being held in Fairfax, my husband used to work 2 seconds away down the street from there, so we know that area pretty well, you know. Hold on, let me read this. I've told this story before. I conned a con man. He sent me flowers and chocolates and gifts, wine, etc., and then asked for money, and I played along for such a long time until I could not keep it going anymore. It was hilarious. He sent me death threats from Nigeria, no doubt. Oh my God, that's so funny. That's so freaking funny. Way to go, kid. Okay, so, all right, so I was kind of like, when my sister was here, I wasn't really paying, you know, I wasn't really paying attention to the trial. But the other day, Thursday, I was watching it with, you know, Amber Heard on the stand. And, you guys, I'm thinking about doing a video about it. It just, I don't know how to explain it. It just, I think, just pissed me off so bad to the point where it just made me really angry. You know, I've told this before. Everyone knows my ex-husband, you know, was abusive to me, and that included sexual abuse. It wasn't just the physical abuse. So when she's up there, how do I say this? You can just tell it's just complete bullshit. She just go on, you know, and the attorney will give her keywords, and then she's like, oh, okay, this is where I'm supposed to say this, and it. You guys, it's just bullshit. Okay, and I'll say this. Johnny Depp, he's definitely an alcoholic and drug addict by his own admission, right? But that doesn't make him a wife beater. You know what I mean? I mean, I think, you know, the truth is somewhere in the middle, you know, but it really angers me that she has no problem standing up, or, damn it, sorry, that she has no problem standing up there playing the freaking victim card when she's clearly not being abused by him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm probably just gonna have to do a video about it because I'm just so frustrated, right? So then earlier, I haven't been on TikTok in, I don't know, weeks, and I get on. So I noticed two things on Thursday with Amber. 2 times when she was trying to fake cry and she had absolutely no tears whatsoever. I noticed that both times she took her tissue and she put her tissue up near her face and she did something weird, and then she kind of like looked around, and I was like, what the hell is she doing? And then afterwards she's like she had been crying, right? No tears, bullshit, she's not been crying. So, hey Darlene, hey somewhat secret, what's up? Get the money I never sent. He went berserk and then tried to pull it back by being nice and would say, I'm not sure about you, this would go on for weeks. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, totally, Shelby, totally. So I go on TikTok, and what's on there, but everybody's showing the one time where she did the and looked around, and you guys, it said, did she just do a bump of cocaine in the courtroom? Right? And I was like, what? So I watched it, and they had it kind of like in slow motion. She did something. Now, when I saw it yesterday, here's what I thought. Because after she did it, both times after she did it, she kept going. And so I said, in my head, I said, is she like sniffing? Here's what I thought. Okay, I'm probably just being freaking naive. But I thought she was like sniffing hot sauce. Okay, have you ever seen the little teeny things of like, they have them in Mexico, like Tabasco sauce that are like this big? That's what I thought she was sniffing. Because I know actors and actresses have different ways they make, they make themselves cry and they make their nose run and stuff. So I thought, okay, that's what she did. I don't know, y'all. Did she do cocaine in the courtroom right next to the freaking judge in front of everybody? Because that's what I'd like to know. If you have time, go on TikTok and look it up, or Google it or not Google it. Go on YouTube and look it up. There's a video of it. It says like Amber Heard on the stand being caught or something like that. I don't know. You guys, like seriously. And listen, she's sitting here calling Johnny a drug addict and all this. 3 times she talked about doing mushrooms and Molly a couple times. So who's the drug addict and all this? Like, she seems to have some issues herself. Yeah. Yeah, she is an effing liar. You're so right. I know. She definitely had an earpiece. That's the other thing I thought too. I wonder what Vanessa thinks of all this. I know, right? Hey, JR, what's happening? What's happening? My hubby thought she was sniffing coke. Yeah, could very well be. I was stupid and thought it was like hot pepper to make her nose run, because if your nose runs, then you can kind of fake your crying a little better. You know what I mean? No, they did not get searched. No, they went through. They have to go through the metal detector, but that's it. Nope. I think she used drugs or Vicks. It was crazy suspicious, right? Something's definitely going on. I mean, my ex, when he would sniff drugs. Yeah. Something, I'm telling y'all, like, you got to look it up, because when I first saw it, I was like, no way. Because I thought, yeah, maybe it was Vicks. I don't know. But it was definitely something. Because she had her tissue like this and she went like this. So she sniffed something because she was closing her one nostril, which is what I do when I take my little nasal allergy medicine that my doctor gave me. Hey there, I'm late. Body language experts think she's lying. Hey, Lindsay. Oh, she's definitely lying. It's so frustrating to me. Like, I'm probably going to choose not to talk about it too much more tonight because it literally just pisses me off so bad. It just really pisses me off that, I feel like all the abuse that I went through, basically she's just saying, like, screw anybody that's went through anything. Screw you if you were with somebody that beat the shit out of you. Screw you if you were sexually abused. Screw you. That's what I feel like she's saying to everybody, and it just, and listen, normally that kind of stuff doesn't get to me, I consider the source and I'm like, whatever, but for whatever reason, I don't know what it is about her. It just, I want to get in my car and I want to go to the courthouse. They're not in court again until Monday the 16th. They're off yesterday and all week, and then the judge said, we're going to do court from 9 to 5 or 9 to 5:30 from here on out, and you have to be done at this time, closing arguments the Friday night before Memorial Day weekend. So it's got like 2 weeks left. So it's just, she just gets to me. I don't know what it is, but it just really upsets me. Like, I seriously want to get in my car on the 16th and drive out there. For what? I don't know, but and there's so many people out there that are booing her, and, yeah, she gets out of the car and everybody's like, boo, screw you, people just don't like her. She fired her PR team, got a good laugh out of that, because people were booing her and had a bad impression of her. Well, hello, you dumb shit. It doesn't matter how many people you hire, you're still a dumb shit, Johnny Depp's lawyer has a crush on him. Yes, that one lady, yeah, you could tell. Plus, she used a surrogate to have a baby if she wouldn't be able to pass the drug test. That's true. That's very true. That's a good point. It makes me so mad when a woman lies about abuse. I've endured that, and the liars make us unbelievable. Exactly. The world does, J.R. Yep. Wish they would call her ex, whom she abused, to testify. So I heard that James Franco and Elon Musk aren't going to testify on her behalf. And they had been subpoenaed and they had said they were going to testify, and I just heard that they backed out. So I don't know how true that is. But when she was dating Elon Musk behind Johnny's back, he had a big old shiner on his face. They're walking hand in hand. He's got a big old shiner. I was like, that's interesting. I wonder if she kicked his ass too. Yeah. Some of us have been through so much. Yeah, true. Celebs, they get away with murder. But us, the public, walk out of line. You'll get tenure. Exactly. Yeah, she did hit her. She was arrested for hitting her ex-wife. I did the interview with the witness, the lobby guy, maintenance guy, who was vaping and driving. Yeah, he didn't give a shit, did he? He was like, I can't believe I'm on here. He was pissed. I mean, because you have to realize, these people have testified since 2015, right? No, 2017. These people have been called over and over again to all the different court cases, and they're pissed, and I don't blame them. I would be too. Yeah. Yep, she was abusive to her ex-wife, confirmed. Yep. Hey, I am. What's happening, mama? Last night, Popcorn Planet on YouTube let so many survivors speak about their story and what a liar she is. Oh, wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thanks, Lindsay. She's finished. Do you think she will ever get hired again? I hope not, but unfortunately, there's such a double standard, especially right now. Johnny's been canceled because he's a wife beater, but that bitch is getting all these jobs. There's such a double standard out there that it just pisses me off, because men are abused too. Yeah. She cheated on her wife, Johnny. Yep, he cheated on her. He cheated on Vanessa with her. A lot of good it did both of them, right? Really, Cynthia? Really? Really? That's so screwed up. I saw that, Lindsay, the baby's name. I'm like, how the hell do you pronounce that? They are both toxic for each other. I think they both tell you that. But, my point is, it's just bullshit. I mean, if she really were abused, I mean, you hear her. I heard a recording where she's like, I didn't punch you, I hit you. right? I heard a couple of reportings about how she had hit him. So there's such a damn double standard. I bet he loses in court. That's right. Yeah, right. Yeah, Shelby. So we were going to talk about, I haven't gotten anything, but this whole thing with Barrymore View, you guys, I know the Colorado police said, we have to, we can't, there's too much snow. We need to wait until we can get to this specific area where we can dig for Suzanne's body. You guys, I'm worried. I'm really concerned that this a-hole is going to walk away scot-free. I mean, I keep having these dreams about her. I don't know what else to do. It just is really, really upsetting that I think that asshole is going to walk away scot-free. I hope I'm wrong. I hope what I'm feeling is wrong. I hope we're able to find her. But I'm really getting worried. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, you guys. I really am concerned, that he is going to get away with this. And it's just, my stomach was in knots the other day when I saw he was released, and yeah. They will use this two-in relationship therapy for decades as a perfect storm. Toxic people collide. Right. Heartbreaker. I've cried so much for Suzanne. Right. Me too. Yep. Calling toxic couples twin flames is so wrong. Why do people do that? That's what I don't freaking understand. Excuse me. I can't remember who the heck it was. It was some Hollywood couple. And this was years ago, you guys, and I saw the psychic, and she was like, oh, they're twin flames. And I'm like, no, they're not. They're kicking each other's ass. How are those twin flames? You know what I mean? Like, as a psychic, my logic is, a twin flame is somebody that you're meant to be with. You're meant to, and most likely you've had past lives with. Not always, but in a lot of cases, right? I saw this psychic on YouTube. I can't even remember who the hell they were talking about. It was some Hollywood couple, and it had already come out that, like, they were drinking like crazy and drugging, and they were fighting and yelling and screaming and throwing shit at each other. You guys, I won't mention the psychic. I can't remember the damn couple, but I remember the psychic pretty clear. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I think I actually left... I'm pretty sure I left a comment and she like deleted it right away. I was like, really? Yeah. He's so snug. Go get him for a drink. Yeah, right? I would love to, man. Whew. I don't think he'll get away with it. I think they released him in the hopes he would leave. Okay. I agree with you, Amanda. The day that he was released, that's the first thing I said to my husband. I said, they're letting him out thinking that he's going to return to the scene of the crime and they're going to be able to find her. Unfortunately, I just don't feel that right now. Right, Miss Astrology? It's got to mess with those poor girls. Like, I feel so bad for them, Is her body on his property? You think he will remove her remains, Burnham? I definitely think her body is close by, from where he used to live. I do think it's somewhere close by. Is it on his property? If you think about it, not from a psychic standpoint, just think about it from like a logical perspective. If he buried her on his property, would he then just be okay going and moving. You know what I mean? Like, from a logical perspective. Like, I don't know, you guys. I haven't taken all that much time to really, like, from a psychic perspective, to try to look at him or to look at this situation, because I've really been trying to, every night before I go to sleep, I'm like trying really hard to get Suzanne to come to me and help me, you know? So I've been trying not to focus so much on that aspect of it, because that's another situation there again. It just makes me angry, you know? I just wish I could get in my car and go to where he is and figure out where she is. And that's the thing. I feel like if I could get face to face with that piece of, yeah, I could get so much more information. You know what I mean? It's just so frustrating. Trust me, you guys, it's frustrating. Oh my God, I gotta turn my fan up, you guys. No, not off, up. Sorry, it's like so hot in here. Whew. Is it really bad for the sound? Can you guys hear me okay? Did you hear about the little boy in the suitcase found in the woods? I did. What in the hell? Oh my God. I heard about that and it just broke my heart. Like, what the hell? Not only that, they were absolutely joyful when he got released. So sick, it made me think they were in on it. Victoria, we had a lot of... Yeah, you did. Yep. Tommy Lee and Pam Anderson, that's who it was. Boom. That's who it was. Thank you. This astrology. You're in my head. Thank you. She cannot be on the property as the police have done a complete search. I honestly think she's nearby. But I would lean towards... Does he have property that nobody knew about, I wonder? That's kind of what I was getting the other day when he was released. I kept thinking, why is this popping into my head? You know, he has his property. Do the police know he has his property? So does he have property that the cops don't know about, I wonder? I haven't been trying, like I said, all that much to really dive into it, but that's what came into my head that day. Wasn't Suzanne not wanting to show you where she is? Yeah, I don't know. She's like, I had that reoccurring dream where she's encapsulated. I don't know. I can hear you fine. Oh, good. Thank goodness, because I'm burning up, y'all. Did she talk about the wife, the officer who fled with the prisoner? I did. We talked about it. I was saying, you know, he's got huge ears. Even if he's 6'9", even if he wore a wig, he's going to stand out like a sore thumb. You know what I mean? So I definitely think, you know, he's got the girl to kind of help him out. But she's got a very distinctive, like someone said, smile. So, and I saw a thing where they showed, like, if her hair were cut short, if she had brown hair, if she had red hair, they showed what she would look like. I don't know. I pray he doesn't kill her yet. You know, I hope that he keeps her alive. Yes, he bought a lot in a new subdivision. He planted trees there and nothing else. Really? He had 3 properties at the time. Wow. His old house that was going to be sold, the property that they lived in, and he bought his mother a ranch that has since sold. So, is it possible that he has another piece of property that the cops don't know about, I wonder? Because usually when I get, even if I don't, y'all know this by now, you've watched my videos, but even if I don't do like a deep dive into something, like if I'm not trying to read or connect with someone, I still get things. And that's exactly what I was getting when I saw like it was like a video of him walking out of court. I think he had his daughters, he was with his daughters, and that's what pops into my head, and I was like, But I think it has to be, because I was getting that it's like close by. You know, before, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Victoria, could you channel with Conrad Roy and see what he thinks of Michelle Carter? Just finished the Hulu series and wondered what he thinks of her actions as a spirit now. Oh, I don't know anything about this. Conrad Roy? I don't know who that is, girl. So you guys know I don't have it's just like that. That thought is gone. Next. Sorry. Sorry, you guys. He has to stay indoors or out of sight, which means she would have to get everything they need. Right, Ken. Definitely. Definitely. The dogs did hit on that property that really... He worked on a lot of properties to move landscaping. His girlfriend's property. Yeah. Did he have this girlfriend? Okay, that's... Did he have this girlfriend prior to Suzanne going missing? I'm curious about that too. He might have bought new property after disappearance. That could very well be. He could have moved her, you know? She has to be close by. He only had a short time frame to dispose of her between Saturday evening and Sunday afternoon. Yeah, I definitely think she's close by. And it's like, I know what, okay, so if we back up, when she first disappeared and all that stuff went down, yeah, I kept seeing her like, she was close, right? But it was almost like, okay, like with Tylee and JJ, I knew it was on a family member's property. I knew that. And I think I even said at the video, wait a minute, Chad Dumbbell's part of the family now, right? But with Suzanne, I've always thought that she was close, but she was not, it wasn't somewhere where you would expect her to be. Whatever the hell that means. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Yeah. They say, oh, yeah, so you think, no excuses, you think he had that girlfriend while he was still with Suzanne? Hey, 10-9, what's happening? How did he kill her? Strangle her? I think he hit her or something, because I remember seeing blood. But it was like a small amount of blood, like in their bathroom. It was a small amount of blood. And I think he like, maybe he knocked her out and then he finished her by strangling her, killing her. I don't know. But like I said, I haven't tried to connect with her again. I wasn't able to connect with her the last time I tried. So what I've been doing every night is trying to like kind of talk to her and say, hey, you know, we want to find you. I need your help. Can you help me? You know, it hasn't worked yet, but I'm not going to give up. I would not give up because you guys, we need to find her. So you guys, Chad Dumbbell and his wife, Lori. So Lori looked really rough in court. She did. She's aged a lot. I'm curious to see what goes down with their case. I think they're each going to throw each other under the bus. I think Lori's going to say everything was fine until Chad came into the picture, and I think Chad's going to say everything was fine until Lori came to the picture. You know what I mean? Like, they're both men for each other. Like, it kills me how smug they are and how, you know, I mean, JJ's grandparents were sitting right there in the courtroom, and as soon as they read the charges to Lori, you know, about JJ, they just started crying. And of course, I'm sitting there bawling, watching it, you know, and she's the damn mother. And, excuse me, and not a tear. She was just like, you guys, oof. Yeah, so, yeah. I mean, then I think, like, you know, because she didn't enter a plea. So, I don't know I don't know how it works there, but I wonder if, because she didn't enter a plea, the judge put in not guilty, could she then come back and say not guilty by reason of insanity? Like, I don't know what the law for the courts there is, because, you know, it's a little different in every state. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, let me see here. Let me get caught up. I wonder why the police did not get tracking on his vehicles. His vehicles are new enough to register where he's at. That would be awesome if they did do that, right? What about that building that burned? Oh, yeah. Shit, I forgot about that. There's a creek that runs through his property. Well, you know, that would kind of go back to what I was seeing, because I felt like she was like encapsulated, but that I felt like she's in water. So I kept thinking, like, did he entomb her in something and put her in the water? Yeah. Yes, I think he met her at the neighbors at the dumpster. Yeah, right? I wonder if she at all regrets helping murder her kids. I don't think she, I don't think she cares, honestly. I think that the little girl raised JJ. I think you're right on that. Hey, Renee, what's happening? Her Botox and fillers only last a while. Right? That's why I'm just accepting the fact that I'm getting freaking old. That's why I'm not getting any of that shit. Because then it's going to wear off and I have to keep going back and getting more and more and more until I look plastic. I don't want to look plastic. What was their belief about the kids again? They were zombies or something. Yeah, that they had turned into, what did they say? Zombies? That they were somebody else. They weren't themselves anymore. But of course, Chad only said that about her kids and her family, right? Yeah. They were evil, she thought. Yeah, possessed. Exactly. Right? So true, Melissa. Did you hear about the lawyer in Florida who ran over 4 bystanders? She said she was hearing voices. No. Another wackadoo in the world, huh? No. God, that's so sad. You guys, it's just been like, it's so sad, like, what this world has come to. You know, it's like constantly there's shootings, you know, and somebody goes crazy and, you know, people are running for their lives. And it's just so pathetic that this happens like every freaking day now, you know. It's just, it's sad, you guys. It's so sad. So over it. I mean, this world has gone to shit, y'all. It has. And I think it's just getting worse, you know. Why is it always Florida, right? It used to be Colorado, now it's Florida. You're right, Kim. It's just insane, all the crap that's going on now. It's just unbelievable. Like, you know, we got rid of our cable service, I guess you call it. So fortunately, the TV's not on all the time with the news running like it used to be, because my husband used to like to have it on, and he would, like, you know, look at it every now and then. But thank God it's not on anymore, because it just gets too overwhelming. War, shootings, hatred, stabbings, all kinds of crap. Right? Crazies, druggy, exactly. So you guys, so I didn't put out a video this week. I may try to get one up this weekend and then next week. But I got a phone call the other day, and I may be going out of state for a little while to work on a couple of cases. So I'm hoping it works out. They're trying to get, like, all the details together so that I can go there. Yeah, so it's in Hawaii, so I'm quite excited. Because who doesn't love going to Hawaii and going to the beach? I'm going, I want to go. So hopefully it'll all work out and get all the details worked out. But, you know, I'd like to, what I'm going to try to do is, if everything works out, I'm going to have hubby, like, record everything from start to finish. There are 2 separate cases. and I really, would like to do that so you guys can kind of see how it works for me, especially if I go to like a location, because I usually, if I can go to the location, I can see a lot more, I can touch things and see more things. Yeah, so I think, I told him, he said, oh, is it just you? And I said, no, hubby, would come with me. And so we're trying to get it all set up. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm even more excited. The police officer that contacted me, the one case is connected to him. I told him I didn't want to know, I didn't want to know anything about it. He said, yeah, he talked to my guy, my police detective that usually, that calls everybody for me and connects me with people. And he said, yeah, I know you don't want to know anything. So the one case concerns this particular officer. So he wasn't allowed to like work on the case. And then there's another case that he wants figured out because he said it bothers him and he wants to retire one day. He said, it would be awesome if I could help with that. And yeah, so hopefully that'll all work out, and we'll be going to Hawaii for a few weeks or something. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Any updates, Jacob and Sarah Hobble case? No updates on that. There's never good news on the news. Exactly, Ken. Florida's filled with crazy. Yes, it is, Kim. Hoggles. Oh. No. Why do I know the name? I don't know why I know that name, but I do. Yes, please contact me. Yeah, thank you. Love your show. Oh, thanks, Kim. I gotta represent my Prince. I got tons of Prince shirts. I love Prince. Don't you forget us when you're a fan. Ken, you're funny. Cool, can't wait to see it. Do it. Yeah, I'm really hoping it works out. It's hard. It's really hard with a lot of these cases that I work on YouTube because I get so much more information when I'm there on location, So it's really, really hard, if I'm working on a case and I can't connect. Oh, bye, no excuses. Bye, honey. See you next week. Have a great week. Happy Mother's Day to everybody, too, by the way, so I don't forget to say that. Happy Mother's Day on Sunday to everybody. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to going, and like I said, when I've worked on cases here in the DMV area, by the way, for you guys that don't know, DMV is DC, Maryland, and Virginia, and I don't know if I've ever said that, and I know if you don't live in this area, you probably don't know that. But when I've worked on, local cases, when I'm there, I get so much more information, so it's a lot quicker, yeah. We will see you on Sensing Murder episode. Yeah, I don't know. I would never go on TV or anything like that. I don't do that kind of stuff. Well, that's not me. It's weird that I have a YouTube channel, but I really honestly don't like being in the forefront. I like being in the background, doing my thing, I'm not one that likes to be in the forefront. I don't like it, y'all. So yeah, so I'm hoping it all works out, and I'll, definitely let you guys know. I'll keep you posted on my community page. So, because I don't know how quick it's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to call me tomorrow and be like, oh, can you be here, 24 hours? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how fast it's going to happen. So, yeah. So I'll keep you posted on my community page. Ken, I'll definitely keep you posted so you know what's going on. And then Ken can help me keep you all posted. Ken, I love you. You're so awesome. Would you consider doing any more cemetery videos? I would, CPO. Last weekend, you know, my sister was here. This weekend, we're supposed to get storms all night tonight. It's supposed to be raining all day tomorrow, raining all day Sunday. I was planning on planting my garden in the ground, but apparently that's not going to happen this weekend because it's supposed to be so shitty out all weekend. So yeah, I definitely want to get back to going to cemeteries and doing that. I just, you know, I've had so much going on with the weather and everything. So yeah, I definitely want to get back to doing that. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Thank you, honey. Thanks, Lindsay. Thank you. Thanks, Lindsay. Yeah. And Ken, by the way, thank you for sticking up for me against that one lady in the comment section. She's all, like, I looked back and, like, anytime she, you guys, I'm like dying of heat exhaustion here. Anytime she comments, it's always negative. Like, because I said Lori Daybell looked rough. What I should have said was she looked like absolute and total shit, and I'm glad she did. But I didn't say that, did I? No, I was trying to be nice and respectful and boom, 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 boom. And then she still called me on it. I'm like, really? Really, lady? Really? I think she just has, this lady just has a tough life, I think. If we don't hear from you, we will know you've been with. No, you'll hear from me. People love to discredit psychics and say they never work with law enforcement and can't be useful. I know more than one though. Yeah, there you go. See? Raining all day here in Maytown, PA. Hubby's fishing tournament canceled tomorrow. More rain. Yeah, see, we're getting that same crap here. Fires are expected to spread this week and even more here in New Mexico. Oh no! My best friend lives in New Mexico. Shit. It rained like crazy here. I had a lake in my backyard yesterday. Ugh. Yeah, Arkansas got hit with it, didn't they? I saw that. Thank you, Ken. She does not like you having an opinion. I know, right? She always puts that in her comments. Like, it's my YouTube channel. I'm not allowed to say what the hell I want to say. Like, come on. I was trying to be respectful. I said she looked rough. I didn't say she looked like total shit, and I'm happy she did, you know. I didn't say... I'm not even going to go there. You know. You're such a cool chick. Keep doing what you're doing. Love you guys. Much love. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Thank you, honey. I get into trouble all the time for being honest, right? Right? So I have a cousin of mine, and it's, everybody says we look alike, like we could be sisters. Everybody says we're exactly alike. She has a lot of gifts, and that just reminded me because she and I are so much alike that, yeah, I always get in trouble for opening my big mouth. Can't help it. It's your channel. You can say what you want. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Catherine Hoggle's mother in Maryland or Virginia area. Oh, that's why I know that name. Oh, that's why I know that name. I have thought about going to the apartment complex where her husband was living when the kids disappeared. I've thought about going there and seeing if I'm able to get anything. That's one thing. I need to put that on my list. Because, yeah, that's one thing I definitely want to look into that, JR. That's why I knew the name. Because it's local, I was like, you know, I kind of want to go there and see if I could get anything. And then I think I even saw that she, like, took the kids to a park or something. So I was thinking, I wonder if I go to that park if I'm able to pick up on anything. Yeah. Yeah. Is it hot where I live? No, it's, I mean, we had a couple days in the 80s, but like tonight, I think it's, let me look, I think it's like in the 50s, and it's supposed to go down to like, yeah, it's 57, and it's supposed to go down in the 40s the next couple of nights. By the end of the week, next week, it's supposed to go up in the 70s, but the weather here is just, excuse me, it's just been horrible. I think she looked rough and like total shit both, right? She did. Some people's opinions are not worth your consideration. True, very true. But, you know, I just let that stuff get to me a lot. I'm like, it's just the kind of person that I am. You know, it bothers me when someone has such a negative opinion of me because I have a hard enough time because of the type of person that I am, you know, and when you add being a psychic on top of it, yeah, when you put everything on top, I have a really hard time with that. I am doing better, like, I'm doing a lot better. But half the time, let me tell you, seriously, half the time, I go on Facebook, Jesus, I don't go on Facebook. I go on YouTube to reply to my comments, and half the time I can't even reply to them. And now I'm having problems on Instagram. Half the time I can't reply. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what it is. The world's gone crazy, y'all. There are so many channels that give their opinion. That is what I like about it. It's called having a personality. True Crime Loser, Red True Crime, and many other channels. Yes. Yes, Ken. And it takes balls to have an opinion these days. Right? It does. It does. This is what makes me laugh so much when they say what a Muppet or any other funny comment. Yeah. It's supposed to be in the 80s and 90s next week here. Wow. See, that's what I'm afraid is going to happen here. We're going to totally skip spring and jump straight into summer. That's what's going to happen here, I bet. Daggone. And man, Arkansas, that's hot, y'all. It's hot there. I wouldn't be bothered. She is a troll. Some people just want to be nuts. True, true. We're in the high 60s. Oh, nice. Nice. Say your shit. Never let someone discourage you. Thank you, Melissa. They say Mercury retrograde messes with technology. I believe it, Aussie Aussie. How you doing, by the way? I definitely believe that. I think there's just entirely, how do I say this? There's just too many things, you know, too many things right now going on that are messed up. You know what I mean? There's just too much going on to be able to say, oh, it's because of this or it's because of that. There's definitely something serious going on. Definitely. You know, I tell you all the time, I'm a bad psychic. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. I'm not into astrology or any of that. But, you know, I know when it's bad, and it's bad right now. Like, it's, yeah. Yep. 90s this weekend with high winds. Ugh, yuck. Cynthia. Ugh. 90 with high winds. Ugh. Nothing like blowing hot air around. It's like when I used to have my convertible. It'd be 90 degrees outside. My husband would be like, let's put the top down. I'm like, why would I put the top down? So I can have hot air blowing in my face the whole time when I have an AC. You know? Yeah. Hey, Afton, what's happening? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, but there's just, you guys, there's so much shit going on. I mean, there's so much going on right now. There are way too many downers lately. COVID, war, crime, homeless, etc. Yep. We went from winter to summer. I know, right, Darlene? That's crazy. That's what's going to happen here. And I was talking to my sister. She got home. Got sick. She's sick. But she's getting allergy shots now, so she's doing like so much better, you know? Normally she comes out here and she gets sick as crap. By the time she goes home, she's like really sick. Not to mention Karen's and Darren's. There you go. I heard that we're supposed to call them Ambers now for Amber Heard and stuff. Don't be an Amber. I saw something really unusual a couple of days ago. I watched a groundhog climb a tree. I had no idea they could do anything but burrow. Wow, really? Like a fan assisted up. Yeah, right? Right? Hold on, you guys. I'm like dying of heat here. Woo! It is so hot, you guys. I don't know why it gets so hot in this stupid room. I don't know, y'all. But I'm pouring sweat. How the weather will be here, 55 to 85 overnight, right? That's what usually happens here too, though. It's so frustrating. It's like, can we just enjoy spring for a little while? But no. No. It wasn't horrible when my sister was here, but it was like, the one day it was freezing cold. We went to the farmer's market. You guys. We literally parked, walked out there. We were there for maybe 2 minutes, and we were like, nope, yeah, no, this isn't happening, we're leaving. It was so dang cold that day. I was like, what in the heck? You know, because they had called for like nicer temperatures. Oh no, it didn't happen. It did not happen. They keep calling Amber amateur. Yeah, because of what she did. She's so gross. How gross is that? I don't care how pissed off you are at someone. You just don't do that. Like, she's just so... And didn't she like tried to blame the dog, and Johnny was like, I've taken the dog for plenty of walks, and that's not what it looks like. And he takes it up. I'm just saying what Johnny said, not what I said. Here in Georgia, humid, bad winds. Wow. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, it's going to be horrible this year, I have a feeling. It's just going to be so hot, crappy. I mean, our winter here was like, it's been a long time since we've had a winter like that, you know. It was pretty bad this year. I lost my job last week. Oh no, Saturday, then got it back on Monday with the same pay. Oh wow, good. Wow, good, Darlene. Jeez, that's scary. Would never think that she would do that, right? I mean, you look at her and you think, oh, she's pretty, you know, she's got it going on, but she's just a sleazeball. I feel for Johnny too. You know, and I think the sad thing is, I mean, I think he really loved her, and I think she loved him at one point. I just think that they both, yeah, I think they just are toxic. Well, I'm glad you got it back, yeah. Me too. That would suck. I would be stressing so bad, girl. Oh my gosh. Like, I am so worried about, you know, if my husband were to lose his job. Oh my God, it would be horrible. Ugh. The mall was sold. All contracts went void. Had to make new one with the owner. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's scary though. Ugh. Did Johnny Depp keep the dogs? I don't know. I don't even think they said. Did they? I don't even think they've said, so I'm not sure. Amber, not popular here. She brought her dogs in illegally and expected special treatment, but we sent them out. Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember that. I remember that was on the news. Like, yeah, she's just one of those people. Ugh. She just really, I think I'm going to do a video about it because I think it'll help me if I do a video about it, because it's just so frustrating. She just pisses me off so bad. Yeah, that would have been nice if you got a raise, right? I agree, Ken. Yeah, Australia said if the dogs didn't leave, they would euthanize them. Oh my gosh, oh no. I love your shirt, Victoria. Oh, thank you. Yep, got one of my Prince shirts on. Can you see it? It says Purple Rain Prince. I realized I don't have, there's a lot of band t-shirts, concert shirts that I want to get. Yep. There's a lot of concerts that I want to go to, but then again, I'm like, do I really want to go and be around all those people and get COVID? I've done so well not getting COVID. I'm like, I don't want to get COVID. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so thanks, Afton. I'm just glad I saw a drop, no doubt. I mean, that's scary. You and Amber in the boxing ring, Victoria, I'll be there. Me too. Let's go. Let's go. I can throw a punch. I can throw a punch, y'all. I've gotten into a couple fist fights in my life. I'm not proud of it. I am not proud of it, y'all. Back when I was young and dumb. But yeah, she just, or even if I could just get one of those Will Smith slaps out on her, you know what I mean? Like a really good, solid slap would feel good right now. That would feel really good. Yeah, I don't want to go to jail though. I'm not about wanting to go to jail, so no thank you. I'll be good. MMA style, there you go. You know, I can't watch that. You guys, I cannot watch that. Like, I can't even watch like boxing, it just like, I can feel it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it, y'all, but like, I can, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, Will Smith slap, see? That would feel so good, right? Like I could just get some of this out. But I can't watch it. Like, I really wish I could watch it, but I can't. I found a Ferris Bueller shirt from 86 at a secondhand store. Oh, you lucky girl. That would be a cool shirt to have. I love the 70s and the 80s, you guys. Hello?
Hey,
What are you doing?
it's cooler out here than it is in here.
It's hot in here, I told you. It's like horrible in here.
The doorpost. So, did you talk about what is it, her name? Bird?
Yeah,
Talk
it is
about
so
her
hot, you guys.
With the napkin or whatever?
Yeah, we talked about it earlier.
Okay.
Your hair's all wavy.
I don't have straight bone, straight hair.
Yeah, too bad it won't stay like that. It looks good now, but it's not going to stay like that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, sorry, talking to hubby. You have to ready yourself for it psychologically. Yeah. They will use Amber as a teaching aid for decades to come what a pathological liar looks like. Exactly, Ken. Good one. Exactly. Separate self and feelings. I hated watching Grant Russell. I wanted to kick everyone's ass. I would be the same way. I feel you, Ken. Yeah, he has gone quiet, and it's probably a good thing, you know. I feel bad for Will Smith. I really do, because his wife, she's such a piece of work. No one is beautiful enough to treat people horribly. That's right. That's so true. It's so frustrating. Yeah, hubby was like, did you guys talk about the tissue incident with Amber Heard? And I was like, yeah, we already talked about that. Can you believe that? If she really did, now if it were Vicks or hot sauce to make her sniffle so it looked like she was crying, that's a low blow, cheap shot, but okay. But if she was really snorting cocaine, her ass needs to be put underneath the jail. And she won't like that jail system over there. Trust me. Preparing for early Mother's Day lunch here, so you're in my pocket list. Fun. That sounds like fun. I don't know what we're doing on Mother's Day. I don't know what we're doing. I was excited because I was going to plant my garden, but we're supposed to get freaking 300 inches of rain tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday, and I'm like, really? Okay, everyone, have an awesome weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all moms. Gotta go. Love you, Victoria. Keep doing what you're doing. Aw, bye, Melissa. Happy Mom's Day. I hope you have an amazing week. Yeah, I do. Mr. B, what are you doing? Oh, that was Ken replying to Mr. B. Gotcha. I don't know if he's listening or not. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I went to Goodwill the other day. Me and my sister. And I found like a couple of mason jars. Wait, what else did I find? I found something really good. And now I can't freaking remember what it is. Shit, I can't remember, you guys. Hate Mother's Day and the 10th of May. I hate the 10th of May too, girl. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's the day my mother-in-law died. We had Mother's Day in March. Yeah, I thought you guys have it at a different time. Yeah. She does have an ugly cry face, Darlene. Oh my God, she totally does. She does. But when she does this, why does she do this, you guys? Please tell me. And then I'm not going to talk about her anymore because it just pisses me off so bad. But please tell me why she does this, okay? So let's say the jury's over here, right? She goes like this. She goes... Why in the hell does she do that? There's 6 men and 3 women on this jury. There's only 9 people. Why? I don't know. She does that face to them. And I'm like, is she like trying to be empathetic looking? And the whole time, here's the other thing that pissed me off, you guys. So anytime her attorney asks a question, she's like, yes, I can answer that. Okay, so on that day, she sits there and looks at the freaking jury, and it's like, you don't have to sit there the entire time looking at the jury, right? You don't have to stare at the jury the whole damn time. Like, that's just creepy. She's just creepy. That's the word. She's creepy. Sorry. I'm sorry, Kim. I wasn't trying to ignore you, honey. I'm sure Mother's Day is really hard. You need to go out for Mexican food and have a drink. Hey, that sounds like fun. Maybe I'll go out for Mexican food and have a drink. Hubby and I went to take my sister out to dinner the other night. The place we wanted to take her was closed. They closed early because they didn't have enough employees. So we lucked upon this Mexican restaurant. It was so good, you guys. It was so good. It was amazing. Let's see. We're doing tacos, margaritas, and paintings at my mom's on Saturday night for Mother's Day. Oh, that sounds like so much fun, Afton. That's so fun. A bus from Germany. What? I don't know what you mean, girl. Trying to connect with the jury. Oh, she thinks she's trying to connect with the jury. Her lawyer kept telling her to tell the jury what happened. I know, I noticed that. And it was like, did you see? Okay. So so when Amber was sitting at her spot next to her attorneys, before, when somebody else was on the stand, she was sitting there like perusing, like going through this paperwork, and then she'd like take notes, and then she'd keep looking, and you would see her like sitting there looking at it, and then like looking up, like mouthing something. I think she was like trying to memorize her script, basically. I think that's what she was doing. I think that's what she was doing. Very calculated, very. Margarita, that sounds really good. I've seen people act like they're watching a tennis match when they're giving evidence, trying to look at the jury. It's just so annoying. You know what I mean? Like, oh, did you find the German bus ticket? I didn't. I get it now, kid. What in the heck did I find? You guys, I have a fever blister right there that's killing me. I can't even remember. Like, I just found some mason jars, which I can't find mason jars anywhere around here, so. But I can't frickin' remember what the heck I found. I found something, I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. I can't remember, y'all. If I think of it, I'll let you know, but wow, my hair's getting really long. It's growing, y'all. Let me get it all hacked off up to here. Right there. I want to get it all cut off so it's like really short. Because I'm tired of it. Tired of it. What is that? You guys hear that? I don't know what I'm hearing. Okay, sorry. Okay, Goodwill got expensive. We go every Wednesday to Community Aid. It's half off day. Oh, nice. We have, you know what's really expensive now is Salvation Army thrift shop. They're horrible. There's some really good thrift shops in Merrifield, Virginia. I was thinking I might drive out there one day this week and go look. Because they have this one that's like huge. And last time I was there, it had good prices, but who knows now because everything's gotten so damn expensive. You know, my sister was like, you know, their shelves in Kansas City have been stocked, right? And then out here, it's been like the exact opposite. Like, you know, there are empty shelves and you can't find pet food. And it's just been, I don't know what the shelves are like where you guys are at, but it's not just like the inflation and the shrinkflation, but like the shelves are empty. It's crazy. But I've said this before, I'm very fortunate that you know, I can go to 20 different grocery stores, you know, easily. Because, you know, I live like around so many different locations. Yeah, it's in the news. Someone in the U.S. found a Nazi bus taken from Germany after the war, probably worth millions, in a charity shop. I saw that, Ken. I knew what you meant when you said that, because I was like, oh yeah, okay. I actually saw that. I have quartz and boxes in my garage, mostly using pints. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I ended up finding some. Hubby and I went out to, so we went out, okay. So we've kind of talked about like buying a piece of property and putting an RV on it, you know, and then deciding if we want to build on it or not. So we went out to the middle of nowhere to this property a few weeks ago, several weeks ago. And on the way back, we stopped at a Walmart and they had tons of canning jars. And I was like, yes, so I bought a shit ton of canning jars. Yeah. Don't do anything drastic with your hair. Oh, but I want to. I'm just so over it. I need to diet if nothing else. Like all my gray's coming through. Goodwill is horrible here in Washington. Really? I mean, it's definitely more expensive than it used to be. You used to be able to get mason jars for 49 cents a jar. Now they're 99 cents a jar. But it's like, if you buy a certain amount, then you get one free or something. I don't know. I didn't buy enough to partake in that, but that's what the lady was telling me. I was kind of half listening to her because she would not shut up, because she was talking my head off from the time I walked up. Let's see. There's a lack of cooking oil as that comes from the Ukraine allegedly. Oh wow, cooking oil won't be the only thing, but it could affect things made with cooking oil. We are having like eggs. Let me give you a perfect example. So, I don't know. Weeks ago, I purchased 18 eggs, and it was $1.79. It's $4.49 now for an 18 pack of eggs at the exact same location. $4.49. It's absolutely insane. It's hard to find cream cheese. Can't find cream cheese anywhere. It's hard to find eggs. It's hard to find milk. I mean, there's so many things that you can't find. Unless I go to a bunch of different stores, then I can find it, you know. Goodwill is horrible here, so very expensive. I go to a thrift store on base. Plus, they donate a lot of towels and blankets to our rescue, which I pick up and deliver to. Oh, nice, Cynthia, nice. Yes, I have enough mason jars now. Woohoo! Because I have so much more to do. Goodwill is much better in Colorado, really. So now it's eggs. It was chickens before. It's still chicken. Can you believe that? Still chicken. Wow, $7 in California for freaking eggs. Are you kidding me? Now, I will say, you can pay a lot more, depending on where you go, you know. It depends on what store you go to, you know. But it's just freaking insane. It's just blowing my mind how expensive stuff is. Like, you know. Sorry guys, I don't know where that came from. That came out of nowhere. No chicken wings, no eggs. Yeah. My friend is still giving me eggs, blueberries, and cabbage. Oh, nice. That's hot in here. Exactly. Funny, Lindsay. You're funny. It is expensive. Let's see. My hubby works at FedEx, and he opened his trailer door on money. Coins from Disneyland in California is being shipped to New Jersey. What? What? Wow, that's crazy. What the heck? Our Walmart is pretty full right now. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. I gotta go to the grocery store. Not looking forward to it. My, I had that. There's a conspiracy going on with the chicken and the eggs. They're somehow related. I agree. Well, you know, so my next little thing is I wanted to water glass eggs, right? Because if you water glass eggs, they'll last for a year and a half, right? So I was like, okay. But in order to do it, you have to get farm fresh eggs that still have the bloom on them. They can't have been washed. They have to be clean looking, so you can't have manure or dirt on them, right? So hubby's friend from work, he has chickens, so he was like, oh, I can give you eggs. So I'm going to try to water glass. Yeah. Who let the dad jokes in, right, Lizzie? You're funny, girl. I still buy proper food. Good, me too. Dirty coins from fountains to be cleaned at a New Jersey site. That is so bizarre. That is so weird. Wow. Yeah, I'm still prepping, y'all. But I do want to, I do want to water glass eggs because everybody's like, oh yeah, and look, these eggs are 6 months old, and I pulled it out of here, and look, and it looks like it did the first egg, so I'm like, I'm getting lime, and I'm gonna water glass some eggs, and we're gonna see if it's true. I have tomatoes and squash on the vine. Oh, nice, Darlene. I still have not been able to plant my garden because of the freaking stupid weather. My potatoes are growing like crazy. I planted potatoes in grow bags. They're growing like crazy. I just want to plant my freaking garden now. I'm like getting frustrated because it's like, am I even going to get anything this year if it takes me so long to plant it? My strawberry plants are growing. That's what I got to plant because I can actually plant those and bring them in because I'm going to plant them in those stacker type things, whatever the hell they're called. I love strawberries. Oh my gosh. So I was allergic to berries for years. I couldn't have berries, right? And it was so sad because I love strawberries. I used to love blueberries. I don't like them anymore. But anyway, I'm not allergic anymore. So I'm so excited to grow strawberries. And hopefully they'll grow. I sat and had a really long talk with the squirrel that comes in my yard. We had a long talk, and I told him, if you get in my plants, I'm going to capture you, and I'm going to move you 2 miles away. You don't get in my plants. I said, I'm watching you, and he was like, okay, so we'll see how long that lasts. Yes, I have conversations with my squirrels, so what? Let's see. I bet it will come to thousands of dollars, the money from Disney. Right? I'm sure, because some of those fountains look packed. I can't eat strawberries anymore after the worm test. Have you seen it done? No, I haven't. Oh, yeah, wait. Are you talking about where you put it in something and then there's like little worm? Ooh, I hadn't thought of that. Oh, no. I'm going to plant some blueberries. I don't like blueberries anymore for some reason. When I was little, I loved them, and then I was allergic to them. And I guess as an adult now, I don't really like them. Right? That doesn't make any sense. I wonder why they do that, Renee. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Waiting on my cucumber to bloom. Oh, there you go. He said the wrap around the skid broke, and he had to pick up the... Oh, my God. I'd be so frustrated. Oh, my God. It's all about cost. One company undercuts another. They got the contract. Right? You have to have fresh, unwashed eggs. Yeah. With the bloom still in. They can't be washed. They can't have manure on them or be dirty. Yeah. I froze some. Just make sure you scramble them first. Freezing them whole without the shell. The yolk is gross. Oh. So if you scramble them. Wow. Maybe I'll do that. Because I don't have a freeze dryer because I don't have a spare $1,200 laying around to go buy one. I mean, that's just freaking insane how expensive they are. But I didn't think about doing that. Maybe I'll do that because, I'm really worried about this whole egg situation here. I mean, right? It's going to cost an arm and a leg. An arm and an egg. They can donate it to the Ukraine. There you go. He said, I called the supervisor right away because if one coin is missing, it's on him. He said his back hurt from bending over. I bet. Yeah, I've never had a pickled egg before, which is so bizarre. I don't know why I haven't had pickled eggs. I need to try them. And if I like them, I need to make them. Wow. Yeah, it's so sad, you guys. All the stuff going on in the Ukraine. It's just, and our stupid, dumbass president doesn't know what he's doing. Aw, Shelby, I'm so sorry. Yeah, my husband was like, were you really talking to the squirrel? I was like, yeah. He was like, hopefully he listens to you. I was like, I'm going to kick his ass if he doesn't. I'm going to relocate his little butt. He better listen. Yeah, it sucks losing animals. So my neighbor, you know, she fosters for a local shelter. Oh my God, she had the cutest little kitties. And I got to have kitty snuggles with the one who looked like, my mother-in-law had a cat named Baby. Blue eyes, gorgeous little kitty. She was a white Himalayan. And these little kittens, oh my, they look like Baby. But I was like, no, I'm going to fight the urge. I'm not going to adopt one. I really wanted to adopt them all, but I didn't tell you guys what happened. Oh my gosh. So my neighbor, the one that fosters animals, she had in one of the upstairs bedrooms, she had, you know, a little play area set up for the mom and for the kitties, you know. So she, okay, so the other day, she messaged me and she's like, does the ladder in your backyard work? And I'm like, yeah, why? And she's like, so apparently the kittens were playing in the room and they knocked something over and the door was blocked. She tried everything. She couldn't get the door open. She was freaking out. She's like, oh my gosh. So hubby and I and our son ran over there, got the ladder, ran over there, and our son climbed up the ladder. Fortunately, the room that the cats were in, the window was unlocked. So he was able to lift the window up and climb in the window. And then he was able to move the table that had fallen and get the kitties out. But the kitties were so cute, you guys. I had to fight so bad not to adopt one of them. They were just so dang cute. So I didn't adopt one, but I really wanted to, but I didn't. I used some silicone cups that worked great. Oh wow, I'll have to do that. I'm sorry you lost your cat. Yep. Pickled eggs are fabulous. What is pickled eggs? Eggs and pickled juice, like pickled onions. Never heard of it. Wow. I love little kitties. I won't foster a puppy. See, that's what my neighbor's like, why don't you foster? And I'm like, because I would end up with 75 cats and 150 dogs. That's why. You know? The other day I saw there was this cat that was up for adoption and its owner had been put into an assisted living facility. And I was like, ugh. So I told my hubby and he's like, well, let's go get him. Let's go get the kitty. And then I was like, I kept reading and it talked about like, it needs like a really quiet environment because it was just the kitty and this woman. I say kitty, but the cat's like 4 years old. And, so we didn't go get her, but I really wanted her because she was so cute. Yeah. We don't have cheap songs. What's that? I'm only seeing the pickled eggs at a bar. Really? A fast food shop that sells chips and has all different things like fish, pies, black pudding, red pudding, white pudding, and pineapple fritters, all deep fried. Oh my God. Pineapple fritters that are deep fried? Are you kidding me? How much better can you get? Pineapple? You guys, I was so bad when my sister was here. So bad. We went to Crumble Cookies. And we got cookies. And they were so dang good. Oh my gosh. The lemon glazed cookie. You guys. The passion fruit cookie. You guys. I gained 5 freaking pounds, okay, while my sister was here, so I have to get back on track. So I said, okay, Monday morning, I'm going to get back on track, and I'm going to do things the right way and be a good girl. Oh, she had cancer. I'm so sorry. I have 5 dogs without fostering. So you know what I'm saying. If you fostered, you'd have a house full too. 5 dogs is a lot of dogs. Aww. Strawberry thing. Soak strawberries in salty water for a good 10 minutes and bugs come out. Oh, I did see that. I did see that. That's horrible. Yeah, we used to have Arthur Treacher's fish and chips shops. They were fast food restaurants, fish and chips, but they shut down a long time ago. It's hard fostering. My heart breaks a little every time it's time for them to be adopted. See, I couldn't do that. Like, I would go nuts. Yep, that's me. I want to adopt them all too. Yeah. Oh my God, Lindsay. I will be soaking everything now. Thanks for the Yeah, but that just creeps me out. Like, poor strawberries. I don't eat strawberries anymore. I love them. Oh my gosh. I definitely can't do that because then I will never eat strawberries. They're so good. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so damn hot in here. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'm dying of heat exhaustion. I thought someone stole my cat Puffin. He's been missing 4 months. I came home from work and he was sitting on my doorstep. He won't let me pet him anymore, but he eats my cat food. Aww, I'm so glad you got him back though, darling. Maybe he'll come back around. You know, maybe he'll probably come back around. They were our only fast food we had in the UK until Chinese and Indian took away. It came along in the 70s, takeaway came along in the 70s and 80s. Really? Wow. 4 dogs, yeah, that's enough too, right? Alright, you guys. I'm going to get off here and cool down. Happy Mother's Day to all the human mommies and pet mommies and future mommies and everybody. Kim, I'll be thinking about you on Sunday. I'm sorry that it's a rough day. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, honey. You guys have an amazing week. If I happen to fly off to Hawaii, I will let everybody know on my community page. But until then, I'm going to try to get a video up here in the next couple days. Oh, good, darling. So maybe he will come back around. Like, maybe he'll calm down, you know? All right, you guys. I hope you have an amazing week. And Annabelle, for me. Bye, guys. Have a good week.